What's up, guys? Welcome back to another EPL preview here on New Age DFS. Excited for this three-gamer. Doesn't look too bad, actually, compared to the other that we've been used to, compared to Champions League, at least, our favorite over here. But, yeah, hopefully goalkeeper can treat us right. No early subs, no rotations, nothing crazy. A nice, easy slate. Starting off, Man United, minus 400 favorites. Tellez and Bruno will just take whenever they feel like it. Pretty much there. Maybe Sancho, doubt it though. And then we saw last game for Norwich, it was Norman and Dowell taking corners. But maybe Rashica hops on a few.
He's like Rafinha, where he'll pop on if he feels like it.
Yeah, I mean, although Norman corners, Rashica was short for them, so maybe it was just like, it's crazy. Southampton against a struggling Arsenal. Arsenal are minus 110 favorites. Ward-Prowse Monopoly, our favorite player. And then Arsenal are just, man, the sets just keep getting worse. How?
Just when you think you understand them, they'll change
Just
again.
when you think it's going to be Martinelli and Saka, it goes to being Cedric and Odegaard. So, I think it's going to be Cedric and Saka because Odegaard was they were chasing. Odegaard was always just closer to the corner flag on the far side when I was watching. Saka was on the wrong side. So they just had Odegaard taking, but I think it'll be Cedric and Saka, personally. You?
I think it'll be Martinelli again and Saka. I feel like Cedric never takes more than one game in a row or two games in a row.
Maybe. I mean, this is what we signed up for, right? Watford, Brentford plus 150. I'd be betting that, to be honest with you, because Watford are a disgrace. We were all over them last week. Sarr and Kiko and all these guys sucked. Now we're stuck with them again with Luza and Kiko splitting.
Luza didn't do that bad last game. I'll go back to him.
No, he didn't, but Kiko did. He did horrible. It was him or Dallas, and Dallas had his best game ever for floor, and Kiko had like 2 points. So Brentford, Eriksson, the GOAT, he's made this team look like a revelation. I mean, can't say much more about it. It's a good story. And he's back. Forward. I never play this guy because I mostly only play cash, but GPP, I mean, this guy's just been breaking every single slate. Tony, you like him. You playing him. What's the deal?
I do like him. He's a good player. I will have a sprinkle. We'll see. We'll say it's tough to. There's actually a lot of forwards on this slate since there's a lot of wingers who are forward eligible.
Lots of GPP forwards. I wouldn't say there's a lot of cash forwards though.
I mean, people are still going to go Ronaldo in cash, regardless.
Maybe Saka. So we are Saka haters. I don't think he's a bad player, but DFS-wise, you never pick him at the right times.
That's because their sets are so hard, and then Arsenal are just so inconsistent.
Right, inconsistent. That's the word. I mean, we want the 26, the 26, the 13, the 23 Saka. We don't want the 5 and the 11-point Saka for 10K. But I don't know if I can do it. He is like the floory forward, you could say, right?
Yeah. But, I mean, I don't know if you want to even go for that against Southampton, who are not going to give up a ton of points.
Yeah. Ronaldo, probably the decision of the slate for cash. They're minus 400 favorites, so the odds say play him. Coming off a horrific loss versus Everton, where Ronaldo just had a nightmare, 3 points, smash a dude's phone for no reason after the game. You think he's going to be motivated? Is he going to get benched? Is he going to get a hat trick? Is he going to, what's the deal here?
I couldn't tell you. I think he's still a good play because he's playing Norwich, though. Like, you just, on those odds for their team's best player, you just play, I think.
And if he gets you a 3, the thing is, you can make up a goal, right? But you can't make up a 45. That's the thing.
Yes.
Like you can make up 21. You can't make up 45. You're hoping that doesn't happen, but if there's ever a matchup for it to happen, it's home to Norwich. Although Man United are just in complete shambles. And Bumo, another guy who's just been insane recently.
He's got a floor too.
I mean, yes, he has floor, but look at he's had goal contributions in his last 3. You take those away,
I mean,
he barely gets double digits.
he finds a way though. A 9 and a 10 and a 9 basically. Before
This
that,
is when he's 6K, not when he's 8,700. You're telling me he should be 200 less than
I don't.
Cristiano Ronaldo?
I'm not saying he's
I
a good
mean,
price, but he's a good player.
these are the guys who I can just never get on board with.
GPP, I'll have my fair share.
So I did read something earlier that Lacazette might not play. If that doesn't happen for Arsenal, it's going to be very interesting.
How much is Nketiah?
Well, do you see like Pepe or something?
I
5,200.
I think it'll probably be Nketiah because I think a focal point somewhere.
Because I think we're getting the Aubameyang treatment with Lacazette. He didn't show up to training this week or something, and there might have been a little fallout. That might make Arsenal might make them better, or just might make them capitulate. So if you say Pepe in, maybe he's not going to be on sets, but
he's a good player though.
For sure. Definitely makes them better. He should start over Lacazette anyways, even if they aren't the same position. Sancho and Rashford, the same player. One's 500 cheaper than the other.
One's been better this year. Does Rashford have a goal?
Rashford's pathetic. He's so bad. He's so bad.
He's just
so bad.
Low on confidence, we'll say.
I can't do it. You would think that, like, I can understand if someone plays Sancho in cash, right?
Yeah.
I can't understand playing Rashford. He's gonna get subbed, needs a goal because he has no floor. He doesn't touch the ball. He's disinterested when he touches it. Just United, they make me watching it just makes your blood boil because you have all these guys who used to be good and now they just are terrible. Do you have a preference or no?
Sancho over Rashford for me for sure.
And then Martinelli, would you play over these two or no?
No, I think I'm largely crossing off Arsenal.
Wow. We'll see about that. We'll see about that at lock tomorrow. Rashica, if he had sets, I would say he'd be in play over, some of these guys because you're not scared of playing against Man United, are you? Not anymore.
No.
Just saw Anthony Gordon feast against them, so I don't see why not.
Not Adams sets though.
Yeah. Che Adams, Pookie, Sarr. Man, they're really gonna bait us again.
I've
5,900.
I can't say I'm not tempted.
You're tempted. It's just when he looks like the ball, he's fast, but he has no agility, right? His legs run.
He's
he
lanky.
Can't do chops. He can't do chops with the ball. He's not a good dribbler, and he just loses the ball so much because he can't. I don't know. He was 90% in cash last week, and Werner was playing, and he was 300 cheaper. Obviously, you should have picked Werner over Sarr, but everyone just picked Sarr, including myself, anyways. Crazy how this stuff works, though. Wissa.
That's someone I'm kind of interested in.
He's been all right. A GPP, he's cheap. You can do a lot with that.
I mean, it's just Brentford attacker coverage that's not 9 or 10K Tony or Mbuemo.
I get that. Pedro and Dennis.
I mean,
this was even a month ago. This was a month ago.
I still think they're not terrible. I could see myself doing a game theory GPP build at games 3-2. I'll play them all. Give me all the Tony and Mbuemo, Luisa, Pedro, Dennis. Sorry.
They just got shut out at home to Leeds, who can't defend me and you. Now they're gonna
go. They've been better under Jesse. They've been better.
Brentford have been better with Eriksson, so
I don't know.
Nketiah, GPP, if he were to play, we'll see. Most of these guys down here aren't gonna play at all. None of them. Literally, none of these guys will play. Midfield, I don't think you're getting cute. I think you're playing Bruno. And then you're probably playing your pros.
Over Eriksson?
Well, you're playing Eriksson, too.
You think go all three, then? Then how you can fit Ronaldo?
There is a way, but then you have to get funky at defense.
And second forward slot.
Right. But I don't know. WordPress had his one bad game. We got away with the fade. He was chalk. People got away with it because of playing Dallas and all these guys over per se. Like, I forget who, but someone crazy. But WordPress, interesting. Probably.
You're playing two.
Well, you're
You're
playing
playing two
Bruno
of
and
Ward-Prowse.
Ericsson.
I don't know. You're playing two of Bruno, Ward-Prowse, Ericsson. That's all I say. I haven't made a concrete decision on my favorite of the three. Two favorites of the three.
I think Bruno's a lock. I think Ericsson's a lock.
I think.
And then we have to scroll down and maybe you have to pay down and you can't afford WordPress and.
I don't know. There's a lot of good midfielders.
Yeah, it's stacked. Odegaard. Yeah.
No, I'm crossing off Arsenal.
Pogba. Stuart Armstrong, maybe in GPP.
Very sparingly.
El Yanusi, maybe.
He better play than Armstrong.
Your boy Kuchka's 5K.
He's been not
pathetic.
good.
Yanot, maybe.
Maybe.
Luva isn't 3K flat anymore.
I mean, like any of these guys, like I'm not sure I'm able to get any of them. Like it's probably I go 3K just as the last man in most likely because you're gonna play Bruno and one of Ward-Prowse or Ericsson, and then already there's less options you can go in midfield.
Yeah, Luva is in play. Canos,
He's okay.
remember him?
I don't think he's even. Yeah.
Samuel Conga, maybe, but Norman, like if he's splitting,
I'd go Luza over him.
yeah. We keep going down here. Sissoko, McLean always gets there.
Yeah, Sissoko's okay. McLean's okay. Dowell.
I don't think we've talked about first before we get to Dowell. I don't think we've talked about This is going to be Southampton's first game since getting battered at home to Chelsea, right?
They always bounce back. I'm not worried about that specifically.
They may bounce back, but they're going to have to change their team somewhat. So we'll see.
Maybe. I think they could just write it off and say it is what it is. We're just going to continue playing our game. We get battered like 7 or 6-0 every 3 months.
Yeah. So Dowell, we were all over him on the Sunday slate last week. 6 points at 3,100. Like
paid off, you'll say.
He's going to split at least one side because they scored not directly off his corner, but off his corner. So I think that he's in play, like last man in 3,100.
Yeah, I'm fine with him completely.
You're not scared of Man United anymore.
No.
And that's about it. Maybe you see Cleverly. I'd play Cleverly over him, but
yeah. Sure, for a half.
D gets tough because we talked about all these expensive guys who you want to play, and then you get 7K Tellers at home to Norwich. He's going to have the game flow, but say if they score early with the Ronaldo goal, he's not going to be bombing forward nonstop, right? And then you just paid 7K for like a 6.
Yeah.
That's the scary part with him.
Yeah, he's just good though. Like he's
usually a plug and play, right? But
yeah,
now you think about it.
There's just a lot of other options on this slate.
At D, there isn't though.
Yeah, DD is tough.
You got forward, you got a million guys. Midfielder, a million guys you can choose from. D is Tellez is the best one by far. And then we go to absolute garbage cans. Now, if you were to tell me Cedric is guaranteed a side of sets, you're probably playing him.
Maybe. I
mean,
I don't like picking against Southampton.
16.
It's my rule.
Yeah, I take 16.
That was perfect game flow. Those Arsenal are bad.
He's probably going to be popular. Just how I see it. Maybe, but I think I don't mind going Kiko and Cedric as my 2D instead of
I don't think that's
Tellez doesn't get 20.
Yeah, in passing, the goal is more balanced build always over cramming the expensive guy.
So Kiko, he hurt our feelings last week with his 6. I'll go back. Livramento and Walker Peters, they're not even out of play. I think they're in play.
They're always okay. What did Walker Peters do last game? I played him. I think he did not do as good as I expected.
He had 4, but that's when they got smacked. Livramento, they got smacked. He had 2. But Kamara also played him last week.
I always play him.
6 points.
He's good for a 6. That's what you expect.
Yes, but you can get that from a center back.
Yeah.
Nuno, if he plays, maybe people go to. He's just sub-risk, bad at bad at soccer, football, whatever you want to say. He's just a bad player. Gabriel is always the best center back for points. Rico Henry, 3,500. I wouldn't fault anyone for playing him
I
at
don't
all.
think that's bad. He's
I'd
usually
play
not a
him.
floor guy. Then like 9's like his highest floor ever.
I'd play him.
Yeah.
Keep going. Sam Byram. I don't know if you play him here.
Gianoulis.
He's not as cheap as he usually is.
He's still my
know.
boy.
Tough. Let me keep
I
going
saw
down.
Ayer. Ayer's supposed to play right back.
Yeah, but he doesn't talk about no floor. I mean,
Yeah, he had a 9.
Clean sheet. That's 5.8.
That's
You're
good.
expecting a
For
foul drawn at
3,200? 2 crosses?
All right, maybe.
And Pinnock.
Pinnock is always
I
GPP.
always go Pinnock.
Rest of these guys, maybe if you see Messina,
That's not bad, yeah.
I'd play him. He's probably a lock, even though he's terrible. Goalkeeper, my favorite. Got Mendy right last week. Got the rest of the build wrong. Let's see what we can do. De Gea has just been. You've been on the De Gea's getting peppered train for about a month now, and I don't know if he's ended on positive in these games combined here. I mean,
positive.
Boy, that's about it.
Look at those games. Those are all tough opponents other than Watford. We still got a 9.
Watford and Everton.
Everton's a good team at home sometimes.
You heard him, Everton fans. Go at him in the comments if you.
At home, they're okay.
I know I'm not playing. Who probably now is going to get a 10 save clean sheet. There's no way I'm playing Ramsdale.
He's kind of floory. Ward-Prowse just every time Southampton plays, they get shot on goal.
He's floory.
Those are okay. Those are bad matches for that.
Brighton at home, who haven't won in 7 games.
Well, they scored early.
At home.
Like it's all game flow blind.
I don't know. I'm crossing him off. De Gea, maybe. I don't know how you can afford De Gea though. You're gonna have to get creative. Raya, we were on last week.
I always like Raya.
He's floory. I'll let you say he's floory. He's probably my favorite as of right now. Foster, not playing him.
No.
Forrester, he was chalk last week.
I don't mind him at all.
Yeah, I don't either. I think right now my rankings go Raya, Forster.
Yeah.
And I'll always play Krul. Always.
Oh.
Yeah, why not?
I don't know. He's okay.
He's okay.
I like going for goalkeepers for the clean sheet win, and someone like Krul, you don't get that often.
Well, you're not gonna, but in cash, you're taking an 8 from him to fit everyone else.
That's why I'm mainly a GPP player. I shoot for the ceiling, not the floor.
So you're shooting for the Raya and Forrester.
Yes, the good chances of clean sheet wins there.
All right. Well, hopefully you guys enjoyed golf, MLB, soccer, every day, nonstop. Gonna keep on going. Like and sub. Follow us. DM us with any questions. Patreon link is in the description. Gonna keep it coming. Got done with Champions League for another week, so that's fun. We can relax a little bit and not suffer through those exciting to watch games, but horrible for DFS games. But we'll see you guys later.
Peace.